Good morning, students. Now, in the last few lectures, we were continuing with our assignment problem. We have considered all the cases of assignment problem. Sequencing was done well before the vacation. Now, today we are going to start with the topic that is probability distribution. Now, probability. You must have heard this word. You must have studied about this in the 10th standard. What is probability, isn't it? What is probability? It is a chance of getting the particular result. That is, if you take a lottery, this is an event you are doing, but what are the two cases? Chances, either you will win the lottery or you will lose the lottery. Means 1 by 2 chances are there, 50-50%, that is 1 by 2 chances are there of winning or losing. So that particular value is called as probability. Whenever you are tossing a coin, two chances are there, either you will get a head or you will get a tail. If 3 coins are tossed, 8 chances are there, 2 coins are tossed, 4 probabilities will be there, sample space and all that. You must have studied in the lower standards. Now, here there is a next forward portion is there, and the word here it is used, that is probability distribution. Means here we are going to distribute your probabilities in a form of a table. Okay. First, today in the first part we will see the theory part of that. What is probability and the terms related to the probability. Okay. Now, first we will see random variables. We have studied random experiments. Random experiments are there, like tossing a coin, isn't it? And sample spaces corresponding. Sample spaces, when a coin is tossed, S is equals to, what is the sample space you are getting? H comma T, isn't it? So, the number of events, the collection of all events is called as a sample space. As an example, consider the event of tossing 2 fair coins. Again, here the sample space will be some different. HH, it will be HT, TH, TT. Okay. Now, the sample space corresponding to this is, we have got this. Now, consider that in general it is possible to associate a unique real number with a unique experiment. Now, a random variable. The number obtained, now listen carefully the definition of random variable. The number obtained from an outcome of a random experiment can take different values for different outcomes. Now this is why such a number is called as a variable. Now the value of this variable depends upon the outcome. What is your outcome? Your outcome is both the, now see, this is the sample space. But actually, when you toss 2 coins, you are getting head on one coin and tail on the second coin. Then out of this only one is true, isn't it? A random variable is usually denoted by capital letters like X, Y, Z and etc. Now, when we throw 2 dice, there are 36 possible outcomes we have seen in the previous chapters. What are the possible outcomes when 2 dice are thrown? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, up to 6, 6. These are the possible outcomes. But if we are interested, हमारे पास तो सभी है. But if you are interested in only those numbers in which we are getting the same numbers on both the coin, only that we will select, and that will be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, up to 6, 6. Now, in the experiment of randomly selecting 4 items from a lot of 20, how many items are there? 20 items. And you have to select how many items? 4 items. That is 4 upon 20. That contains 6 defective items. The interest is in the number of defective items among the selected 4 items. Now 20 total है. Out of that you have selected 4 items. अब ये 20 में से भी 6 are defective. So your interest is वो defective में से आपने total 4 select किए हैं, उसमें इस defective में से कितने numbers आए? हो सकता है चारों के चारों आपने defective select किए हो, isn't it? So thing is you are interested in among this 6. So हो सकता है 0 और मीन्स एक भी डिफेक्टिव पीस नहीं आया है आपको, मीन्स हियर इट विल बी 0. इफ हो सकता है 1 डिफेक्टिव आया है, 2 डिफेक्टिव, 3, और हो सकता है चारों के चारों आइटम्स जो आपने सिलेक्ट किए वो चारों के चारों डिफेक्टिव हैं. Got it? Now, in this case, there are only how many possible outcomes? 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, in all the above examples, there is a rule to assign a unique value to every possible outcomes. Since this number can change from outcome to another, it is a variable. अब हर एक आउटकम के लिए आपको अलग नंबर मिलेगा, that is called as a variable. Now, a random variable is formally defined as follows. We will see the definition of random variable. A random variable is a real valued function defined on sample space of a random experiment. In other words, the domain of random variable, domain and range आपने last year पढ़ा होगा. So what is the domain? Is the sample space of a random experiment. Domain is the sample space. This will be the domain of that random variable. In other words, the domain of random variable is the sample space while its codomain is the real line. Now, ये जो theoretical part है उसमें से हटकर हम अब types of random variables की तरफ जाएंगे. Now, there are 2 types of random variables. We are going to study both the cases separately. First, discrete random variable. Now, first we will study discrete random variable. See now. Discrete random variable. Now, first we will see what this is. A random variable is discrete random variable when, if its possible values form a countable set which may be finite or infinite. Now, the values of a discrete random variable are usually denoted by non-negative integers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, examples we will take so that you will be getting the correct idea about it. Number of children in a family. Now, इसकी range आपकी 0 से लेके 1, 2, 3 मैक्सिमम कहाँ तक जाएगी? 10 होगा. जॉइंट फैमिली है तो 15, 20 all that. The number of patient in a hospital ward, it may be 0 to 100 depending upon the number of beds in that hospital. Number of cars sold by a dealer, हो सकता है वो डीलर 0 का एक भी कार ना बेचे और हो सकता है वो 100 cars भी बेचे. So what will be the possible outcome? 0 to 100. Now the values of discrete random variables are obtained by counting. We can count them. Okay. Now we will consider the second variable, that is continuous random variable. This is continuous random variable. Now we will first study that a random variable is a continuous random variable if its possible values form an interval of real numbers. आप उसमें examples लेंगे हम. What is now see, a continuous random variable has uncountably infinite possible values. For example, continuous random variable includes height of trees in a forest, weights of students in a class. Now see what is that? Uncountably infinite possible values. Up uncountable. What is the example we have taken? Weight of students. Now see, up 20 kg. We are just considering a small class, a lower class. 20 हो सकता है. अब पॉइंट में भी 20.1 kg भी हो सकता है, 20.2 kg, इनफाइनाइट आर देयर, इजंट इट? ऐसा कोई फिक्स नहीं है कि 20 to 30 के ही रेंज में। सो सच वेरिएबल्स आर कॉल्ड एज कंटिन्यूअस रैंडम वेरिएबल्स। Weight of student in a class, daily temperature of a city. Now, daily temperature of a city. Suppose it is a winter season. It is 20 degrees Celsius. 20.2 भी हो सकता है, 20.3 भी हो सकता है, 21.1 all that. Got it? Speed of a vehicle हो सकता है 60 kilometers per hour, 60.1. All that uncountable values come under the continuous random variable. The value of continuous random variable is obtained by measurement. इससे पहले जो हमने discrete random variable पढ़ा उसके वैल्यूज हम काउंट कर सकते हैं, बट यहाँ पर continuous random variable जो है उसके वैल्यूज हमें मेजर करके निकालने पड़ते हैं. We have to measure the height of that particular tree. We have to measure the weight of the students, etc. Okay. The purpose of defining a random variable is to study its property. Isn't it? अगर हम बच्चे का weight measure कर रहे हैं, means we are studying its property, his health, how is his health according to his age. The most important property of a random variable is its probability distribution. Now, probability distribution of a discrete random variable. Now we have studied this too, but today in the next 2 minutes also we are going to study the discrete random variable. See, these are the discrete random variable. Discrete random. Now see, always you don't have to write this full form. You can write it as RV also. Now, first part we are going to study it. Probability distribution of a discrete random variable. Now, I will read one example. Let us consider the experiment of throwing 2 dice. Now we know the sample space. S is equals to 1 1 1 2 यहाँ up to 6 6. So total n of S we have got as 36. Now the sample space of what? Let X denote the sum of 2 numbers in a single throw. X denotes the sum of 2 numbers in a single throw. एक बार मैंने twice throw किया, okay? In a single throw, तो कहाँ से मिनिमम कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है आपका 2, isn't it? So first x is equals to 2. तो इसमें आपके कौन से नंबर्स आएंगे 1 1. Got it? Now probability और भी आ सकती है. x is equals to 2 आ गया क्योंकि 1 तो आ ही नहीं सकता. Starting from next x is equals to 3. अब 3 में ऐसे कौन से नंबर्स आएंगे 1 2 आ सकता है, 2 1 आ सकता है. Got it? Now x is equals to 4. अब 4 में कौन से नंबर्स आ सकते हैं देखो 1 3 आ सकता है, 3 1 आ सकता है और 2 2 आ सकता है. Now हो सकता है इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी 5 भी हो. एडिशन इसमें लिखो 1 4 आएगा, 2 3 आएगा, 3 2 4 1. So all these are the number of this thing. Now here we will form a distribution table of probability. Now listen carefully how is the distribution table of this, because this you have to continue in the examples exercises. Now see x के different values लेंगे हम 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, up to 6 we will take. Now p of x, अब sorry 1 तो आएगा ही, 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. अब अभी हमने देखा 2 वाले कौन से नंबर्स हैं? x is equals to 2. Now you have got only one, that is 1 1. So what will be its probability? 1 upon 36. अभी हमने x is equals to 3 देखा. What were the probable numbers? 1 2 and 2 9. Means how many number of sample points? 2. So what will be the probability? 2 upon 36. Now consider 4. X is equals to 4 here. See, 1 3, 2 2, 2 1. Sorry, 2 2 and 3 1. So how many are there? 3. So what will be the probability? 3 upon 36. Similarly here 4 upon 36. It is 5 upon 36. 6 upon 36. This particular table which we are writing in the form like this, values of x और उसके नीचे probabilities, this is called as probability distribution table. This is called as a probability distribution table. Got it? So such type of tables you have to form. Okay. Now in just such a description of the possible values of a random variable x, यहाँ पर x था, उसके सामने हमने सारे possible values लिखे हैं of values x along with corresponding probability, और उसी के नीचे हमने उसके probabilities लिखे हैं. Such it is called as probability distribution of a random variable x. Okay. Now in general, probability distribution is of a discrete random variable is defined as follows. I will write down the definition. The probability distribution of a discrete random variable x is defined as, see, let the possible values of x be x1, x2, x3 and the corresponding probabilities p1, p2, p3 and so on. अगर आपके पास ऐसा सेट है x1, p1, x1 is the number and p1 is its probability, x2 यहाँ सेट लेंगे x2, p2 and so on up to xn, pn. This particular distribution, it is called as probability distribution of random variable x. It is called as probability distribution of a random variable x. Now, next part we will study is probability mass function. And the short form is PMF, that is probability mass function. Now I will read the definition. The probability Pi of x taking the value xi is sometimes a function. In such cases, it is sufficient to specify all possible values of x and the function that gives the probabilities of this value. Such a function is called probability mass function. Now, I will read the definition. Let the possible values x, x1, x2, x3 and their corresponding probabilities p1, p2, p3 are given. We form one distribution table. Then if there is a function f such that f of x is equals to pi for all possible values of x, then f is called probability mass function. Means if there is a function f such that it is called for all possible values of x, it is called as probability mass function. For example, we will consider consider the experiment of tossing a coin 4 times. एक coin 4 बार. And defining the random variable x such that number of heads in 4 tosses. Only we are considering with the number of heads. Now, the possible values of x. अब 4 बार है, तो number of possible value एक भी बार 0 नहीं आएगा. In first case आएगा या 2 heads आ सकते हैं, तीनों heads आ सकते हैं या फिर चारों heads आ सकते हैं. Now the probabilities are given by like this. See. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 probabilities. टोटल हमारे पास 16 है. 0 आने के चांसेस है 1/16, 1 आने के चांसेस है 1/4, isn't it? That depends upon C. H, T, T. If we consider such things, then we get the probability as follows. 16. So, here 3 of x is equals to 4. Here 4x 1/2 to the power 4. This is the number of ways of getting x. This is 4x. That is 4. If such case is there, you must have studied this last year. 4 factorial upon 3 factorial into 4 minus 3 factorial. Now, if we want to find the value of this, see the value of this कैसे निकलती है इसकी value? Factorial 4 everyone knows, so I will write this as like this: 3 factorial into 1 factorial. This 3 factorial gets cancelled. 4 upon 1, that is 4. ये values आती है इसकी. Suppose if you want to find 4, 2, then how do you write this? 4 factorial upon 2 factorial into 4 minus 2 factorial. Got it? Now, see here. एक केस लेंगे हम. 4, 0 अगर लेंगे, how will you write this? 4 factorial upon 0 factorial, 4 minus 0 factorial, 4 factorial upon, we know that 0 factorial is always 1, 4 minus 0, that is 4 factorial, means 1. So we have written x की possibility आएगी, that is x is equals to, अगर हमने 0 लिया था तो उसकी वैल्यू आएगी 1/16. Now we will take one head. 4 है टोटल, isn't it? अब 1 उसमें से 1 हेड की पॉसिबिलिटी हमें निकालनी है. कंटिन्यू हियर. 4 फैक्टोरियल अपॉन 1 फैक्टोरियल, 4 माइनस 1 फैक्टोरियल अपॉन दिस विल रिमेन 1 फैक्टोरियल इनटू 3 फैक्टोरियल. 4 1 फैक्टोरियल 1, हम 4 को 4 into 3 फैक्टोरियल, ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा. हाउ मच रिमेन्स? 4. सो इट इज 4 upon 16, that is 1 upon. Got it? So you have to remember these things. In the next video or in the next lecture we will see the further part of this. Okay? Thank you.